you think a crown will give you power?
Always give you power.
Void corruption. More void corruption. Nope. Too much void corruption, apparently. He died of depression. A disturbed person was known throughout the lands as a raving madman. Many are cautiously rejoicing at the news of his death. We now play as King Lane. Finally, I'm a character that isn't completely useless. Oh, not completely useless, but he isn't nuts. He isn't mentally fucking impaired and just completely batshit crazy, which is an improvement if you ask me. Well, that was possibly the shortest reign of any Stormwind king ever. I was chasing down some fucking of these guys and they... yeah. Just randomly dies. Great. I now have a 7-year-old king. I thought I'd send him out to get some fucking experience or something, but... yeah, that didn't work. Let's go hunt this asshole down, shall we? Yeah, that was a thing that happened. So, yeah, my father died when I was very young. Died in battle against some nameless troll. That was King Lane the First. And then Maxim is... yeah. There. Let's leave those guys to be tutored by stuff. We'll probably skip ahead to the... when King Maxim Rin is of age. He's going to be a warrior, and he's basically going to spend the most of his reign bringing the Stranglethorn Veil into the kingdom. And we'll go from there afterwards. I did expect Lane to die, but oh well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing during the reign of King Maxim. He's now 44. He has a shitload of daughters, because that's 1 daughter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fucking daughters. I've married them all off to various lords. And then finally a son, Prince Dalen, who is a badass, and also got the brawny thing from the weaponsmithing crap that happens, which is handy. So he's pretty much a badass, or going to be a badass. But yeah, Maxim Rin the Great. He's got like blonde hair, unlike basically all of his other relatives. Well, not really, his grandson did, either way. Alright, I have managed to get a bunch of strong claims on basically the northern half of Stranglethorn, so we're going to declare war on these idiots and take all of these. I've got claims on all of this. Which is... like, the whole northern section of... yeah. So, if we press all claims... we can call the King of the Alliance in. Not that I really particularly need his help, but I may as well use the Alliance. I don't think we're going to break away from the Alliance at all, because that alone is a bit of a fucking daunting enemy to fight. Then you take into account that they've got all of Kalimdor. Like, all of Kalimdor is just the Alliance. With little specks of Horde. Tiny little specks of Horde. And then the Dragonflare Empire has taken over like all of Northrend, which is interesting. There's like a whole section here where like fucking Pandaria should be. Not that I'm complaining that it isn't there. I was kind of hoping I could take these islands. I don't know. Maybe we'll fight the Alliance at some point to take those islands because I really want them. I'm not sure. We'll see. For now, at least, we'll just take this. I'm like swimming in money, by the way. I'm making shitloads of money. Maxim, Lofar, Tristan. There you go. Send you guys down immediately. We should make short work of the Alliance, to be honest. We're already at 70%. Christ, that's a lot easier than I expected. I'm pretty sure they're probably, like, taking a bunch of shit over here. Yeah, they've already ransacked all of that. Let's go back up to Stormwind quick. Put you there, second that. Left the siege on Stormwind. Oh, by the way, Arthas is dead. Finally. So Arthas died under suspicious circumstances, and the War Chief of the Horde actually has Frostmaw now. He just can't use it. I thought that was interesting, though. Anyway, this war is basically finished. We gain all of these places that we had. Now, as well disband my men. Now, we are slowly taking over the rest of Stranglethorn. I could create this, but it's kind of counterproductive. Because that's a high kingdom, so I can't actually give that to anybody else. I'm not sure why that's a high kingdom, though. There's no, like, kingdom of Gurubashi, it's just... I think it's actually that. That is the... That's the high tribe of Gurubashi. I need that to take from him. That's the thing I want to give to somebody. It's all that. If I take that, though, does that steal from them? It cost me a bit of prestige and... yeah. Hey, I've got another son. I'm not calling him Randy. Neil, Dwight, no. Where's one name? Wait. Fuck it, let's just name him Arthur. Arthur Rin. So we've got Dalen and then Arthur. Yeah. I was wondering if I create this, does that then... Yeah. Does that then make that defunct? I'm not sure. I can usurp this though. And then I can attack that. And in theory, if I take that, then he doesn't actually have any lands, which means that high tribe of thingy will be defunct, because he won't control anything. So, we just... I could kind of attack them, because it wouldn't really matter. I'd get Trucebreaker, but only with lowering all lower rulers' opinion of me. I don't care about the lower rulers. Fuck it. Where's the... Ah, because they've got the truce with them, they won't come help me. That's fine. Ironically, there's a troll in my army with a king. That's fine, whatever. Tristram Ring, Maxim Ring, and Trollbane can go over here. I'm taking that anyway, so I don't need to bother. Yeah, send him over there. We'll take that in a sec. No, don't touch that. There, victory achieved. The Horde is kind of shit. We're just beating the crap out of them, pretty much. There you go. And I can get the Kingdom of Girabashi. which I can give to somebody, which I won't give right now because I have... Yeah, I can actually control these things without anybody being bitchy with me. So I don't actually need to give these territories to anyone yet. I will give it to one of my sons eventually. But for now... There you go. We started expanding our borders, which is nice. The Horde's basically falling apart. It's kind of completely useless already. We can grab those two regions, which just leaves the southern of Booty Bay to take. Well, we're getting there. Maxim the Great is basically going to be my... Go down in history as the king who united all of southern Azeroth under the banner of the Alliance, basically. Because, yeah, other than some like pockets in the north of trolls, there's like, yeah, it's all Alliance pretty much. Yep. The Dragonflayer guys have taken basically all of Northrend right now. Hey, I got a claim. I just need to keep moving that guy and claiming more territory. Pretty much. I might actually be able to unite it all in his reign, I'm hoping. And then I don't know whether or not we'll actually fight the Alliance for anything, because the Alliance is incredibly powerful and scary. Like, legitimately scary looking because of all the fucking... They control all of Kalimdor, like, all of that. I'd have to fight all of that. Which is, like, daunting as fuck. It'd be daunting as fuck just fighting the northern bits that they control, but doable. Fighting everything else is like, yeah. You're asking for trouble. Asking for a fucking ass kicking now. Alright guys, last order of business. It's basically taken me most of this guy's lifespan, I'm pretty sure, because I don't know how many years he's got left. Prince Dalen has a bunch of kids. We put Varian in charge. Actually, Varian inherited Shadowforge somehow. I'm not sure really how, either. And I gave Arthur all of that, which we've seen before. Now we're just going to grab the rest of Booty Bay and everything else, pretty much. Which is press all claims. The only thing I don't have is this little island, but I'm bored of waiting for it to claim the island. We can just grab it later. Fuck it, kind of thing. The evil of the Alliance. Good Lord. See, at some point we're going to have to, like, look at the Alliance and go, alright, something needs to be done about all the Fel. We need to talk about the Fel, okay? It's gone a bit too far now. I feel like at a certain point we need to draw a line. If you get my meaning, you know. It's got a bit much. I will save because I haven't been in a while. Yeah, I feel like it's gone a bit far. Commanders, Talon. That's cool. I got a thingy. Not sure what the thingy was. This. Germ Gore Slayer. Not sure who that belonged to, but it's a thing. I'm like K. This war should be over fairly quickly. I highly doubt the Horde are going to put up much of a fight. They don't usually. Compared to the might of the Alliance, they're basically completely useless, so... Yeah, they're already like minus 100. Yeah, right. It's kind of anticlimactic, to be honest, but the Horde is like a remnant of itself. The Alliance has basically conquered the known world at this point, so they don't stand a fucking chance in hell. Alright, we'll grab all these lands, because we can. I usurped all of these. That's fine. I still need that, but oh well. We'll grab that in a minute. It's just that one island that we need to grab, and then that is the whole of southern Eastern Kingdoms. Ours, basically. I'd just like to take a moment to point out the fact that the Burning Steppes is controlled by a fucking lich. Varian, how did you let this happen? My grandson's a bit incompetent at this. The fuck? Why? K? There's too much fucking... Scarlet light is spreading like hell, and it's really irritating. Bloody heretics. Alright, I'm going to arrange this so that my son Ander becomes the Lord of that. And I need to eventually take that as well. I can get more of this, which is interesting. Religious customs, popular customs. I'm going to go heavy infantry with them. Almost maxed that out, which is nice. I'll probably wait to get noble customs. It's kind of handy. But yep, we'll eventually name somebody like the King of the Booty Bay, Southern, whatever the hell you call it, and go from there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it, really. I mean, we've reached the point that I don't really see any justification for going to war with the Alliance. We've been allied with them since day one. The only justification I could have is that they worship the Legion, but it's not the Legion, it's just the Illidari. So, technically speaking, their enemy is the Burning Legion. It still doesn't make much sense why all of these humans would abandon the light and go towards Fel. But, they have. I suppose, I don't know, we're still part of the Alliance, we're still allied to it. It's just that rather than being a direct subject of the Lord Admiral and all that, we are an independent allied nation of the Alliance. A member of the Alliance, but basically on the same standing as their Lord Admiral. So, I'm kind of content with that, really. We've secured a giant section of land for ourselves, kicked the Horde out of the south. The only place the Horde now controls the ruins and remnants of Lordaeron, which isn't really our business. Like, historically speaking, we'd probably send some men, potentially some princes or something, to go up north and help them kick the Horde out of the Eastern Kingdoms entirely. Maybe claim Lordaeron through one of our bloodlines, since the Arthas's line is basically through us now. The Horde in Kalimdor, sorry, are basically completely kicked off the continent. They're not there anymore. Northrend is dominated by the Dragon Flare guys. There's some Horde here and there, Alliance here. That's a fucking Void thingy. That's a Void Demon. Yeah, okay. Interesting. But yeah, it's basically it. I mean, there's not much else to do. I don't want to fight the Alliance because it just doesn't make any fucking sense. Even if they are Illidari and everything, it's still not fighting for the Legion, so we don't have any particular reason to fight them. And they haven't fucked with any of our borders down here. I've given this to my uncle, so he's the King of Booty Bay, or the King of Southern Strathalom. These guys are the Kings of Jigurabashi. You can see the lands cut up there like it is. And then Shadowforge is my other uncle. He's my cousin. Basically, everyone is married to a Rin at some point or other. They've all got relations to the crown. We've intermarried with all the nobles at some point or other. They all share blood with the crown, so it's like everyone's secure. My allies are completely secure. Like, everyone likes me. It's fine. Other than that troll doesn't like me, but I don't give a shit about that. So yeah, we'll wrap up this series here. I definitely will play a different faction, but I want to wrap up the House of Rin or the Stormwind campaign for where we are. Basically, we went through King Varian Rin to begin with, King Dalen the Terrible, who died at 174, King Anduin the Depraved, who died depression, King Lane, who ruled for like a day, and King Maxim the Great and Varian the Good. I called him the Good purely because it's just like living in the shadow of his grandfather. But yes, at any rate, we will end the series here. I'm probably just going to quick save and then we'll resign and then see the other stuff. But yeah, we'll end the series here, and I thank you guys for watching. There will be more of this mod. I'm not quite sure what else we'll play next, but there will definitely be more of it, if there isn't already at this point. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed this. That's all for now. Soul out. What are we actually looking at? Varian the Brave ruled for 40 years. High King Dalen the Terrible ruled for 140 years. Anduin ruled for only 6. Lane ruled for 3. High King Maxim the Great ruled for 95. Christ. And then Varian has ruled for 6 so far. Who's the best out of all of them? Fucking Christ. Maxim almost outdid Dalen in a lot less time. So he was actually probably arguably better than Dalen was. But at any rate, we've kicked ass. That is the end of House Rin and the Stormwind campaign. We will do other factions, but for now, this series is over. I thank you for watching. Soul out. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to subscribe, like, thumbs up, share, all that bollocks. And click that stupid little bell thing that notifies you of all my stuff. Alternatively, follow me on Twitter or join my Discord to keep up to date with all of my uploads. You'll find all the relative links in the description below. Thank you for watching. That's all for now. Soul out.